Next up, it's Glee Cleve sends us a note on timeout etiquette. Don't call that T.O. mid-jump shot.
Oh, I got a green, bro.
It was going in.
Oh, my God.
Hicks the name. He gives the defense a need for a timeout with his dribble moves, sending the defender to the bleachers for a rest. Maybe avoiding blooper reels is a confidence thing. Tom.
On the court for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, Reggie Bullock. At shooting guard, Tim Hardaway Jr. At center, Andre Drummond. At the other forward position, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard position, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. Let's get this started for your Memphis Grizzlies. In the middle, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 4, Steven Adams. At 4, 6'7", number 24, Jiren Jackson. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bain. At 4, 6'11", number 13, Jiren Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Jiren. The head coach for your Memphis Grizzlies is Taylor Jacobs. Once again, your Memphis Grizzlies.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burt, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Jiren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jiren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jiren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, DA, and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And here's a look at some numbers for Dillon Brooks.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Reggie Bullock is out there with Porzingis. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bain in at the 2 guard. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Here's Bain. Brooks finds Jackson. Adams outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And it's Morant missing. Pass to Drummond. Here's Hardaway. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A huge target on alley-oops. Throw it towards Drummond, and he'll take care of the rest.
Here's Morant, and it's sent back by Drummond. Bullock with it. Passes it to Drummond. Over Morant, and it's Drummond missing. For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jackson up top. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Here's Bain. That one doesn't go. Good D by Drummond. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Hardaway. The Grizzlies pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's Brooks. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Doncic against Jackson. And here is Drummond. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Lakers. Stolen away to the inside. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. Let's check out the NBA's best three-point threats. Luka Doncic, 4th.
What a percentage that is for him from three-point range this season. His deep touch is about as good as you're going to see.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Grant.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
And the dunk by Doncic.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Now here's Morant. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. Pass to Bain. Brooks with no one around. No good on the 3. Mavericks leading by 4. And here's Bullock from the arc. Sinks the triple.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball. Indoors, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team. We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
Now here's Drummond. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And there's the pass to Jackson. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Pass to Doncic. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Bain. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here's Doncic. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
The other thing I thought was big, guys, was the incredible night he had on the glass. No one wanted any part of him down there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Doncic against Morant. Nice D from Doncic.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Drummond. And a missed layup. Morant with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination, and as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Anderson outside. Wound up there for Clark. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Powell.
Outstanding timing from Powell. Rises up for the forceful alley-oop.
Here's Melton. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Anderson's shot is off.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Doncic passes to Anthony. Back to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Hard to find any weakness in Doncic's offensive game. Boy, when this three-point shot is dropping, look out.
Jones, the pass to Anderson. Shoots over Powell. Anderson's shot is off.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
You know, what you love about that is Melo is in complete command whenever he pulls a move off like that.
Jones finds Clark. Pass to King. Shot clock at 5. And he makes good on the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Dallas.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also, and a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness, and I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
King outside to the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that one falls for Clark. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Driving inside. gets it to go. That one good for Melton.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Dallas calls timeout. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Aldridge passes to Carmelo. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, easy
That's
call.
his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Dallas shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Jones, the pass to Melton. King outside. And the pass to Anderson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Melton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Takes it inside. Out to Anthony. Back to Brown. 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
A minute 50 left to play here in the first. And Anderson slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Now King after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Jones looking for an opening. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
The
foul.
potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Taking 2
This
shots.
is his second trip to the line in this one. The first one falls. And so Clark nails both of them. We've got 1:18 left in the first. Pass to Powell. Now here's Brown. Doncic outside. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Jones the pass to King. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Dallas leading by 5. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. 13 foul.
There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Doncic. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 13.
No shortage of confidence from Luka Doncic. If he gets a clean pass, it's going up.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. Trailing here by 8. There's the drive. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Doncic against Jones. Now Doncic. He's got 13. A 3 ball. Doesn't go that time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jiren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock, Anthony out there with Dwight Powell. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Ivy in at the point guard. And yes, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Ivy, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Now, here's Melton. He's tightly guarded, and competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Free throw drops for Melton. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for King. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Then for the Mavericks, Andre Drummond's checked in for Powell. And it's Porzingis in for Carmelo Anthony. And he can't hit the second.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the rejection by Jackson.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means foul. If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And he makes the first. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Baines checked in for the Grizzlies.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Now here's Morant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Off the left rim and out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Mavericks leading by 4. Lob pass to Porzingis. In close, he hits it. Porzingis has got 6.
Well, he has such a great feel for what the defense is conceding, and Kristaps Porzingis makes a nice play on the inside.
Now here's Morant. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Ivy. And the 3 off target. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. 6-point game. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Here's Morant. Pass to Bain. Floats it up there for Morant. Porzingis with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Hardaway kicks to Bullock. There's the pass to Drummond. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul.
Desmond Bain.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stiff defense gives Drummond some trouble on that shot, but he stays cool and gets a trip to the line.
The Mavericks have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Bullock. Back to Morant. Misses the 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Drummond passes to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Bullock dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jackson misses. Dallas leading by 8. Here's Ivy. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here's Morant. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Morant against Doncic. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Morant.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Outside Hardaway. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. He kicks it to Morant. Back to Jackson. Over Hardaway. Adams trying to free himself up. Jackson misses.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him, and it's good for 2. Morant's got 10 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Porzingis with the block.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Bullock with it. Here's Hardaway. And Bane pulls it down.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Doncic looking it over. Good, nice job down low. He's got 15.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Adams. Kyle Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Dallas also making some changes. Brown comes in for Drummond. And Carmelo Anthony is subbed in for Hardaway. Now here's Jones. A 23-point game for him in the win against Orlando.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Jones against Doncic. On pass to Porzingis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
Anderson against Porzingis. Anderson can't get it to go.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Doncic. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And here's Bullock. Passes to Brown. Now here's Bullock. 4 on the clock. Anthony, the pass to Brown. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Memphis. King comes in for Brooks. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Bane. And Dallas with a change here too. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Anderson outside. Lobbed up there for Clark. Jones, the pass to Melton. Back to Jones. Knocks down the 3 ball. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
Anthony finds Brown. Down low, here's Bullock. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bullock's got 5.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Jones with it. Picked up by Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Grizzlies have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Pass to Bullock. Outside Anthony. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter. Anderson against Powell. Anderson dishes to Clark. Up top, King.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The pass to Melton. Kicks it to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's King. Second chance shot. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Anderson.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 18. To the middle. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go. Jones, the pass to Clark. .107 left in the first half of basketball.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Doncic with it. Jones covering. Anderson against Doncic. There's the lob to Brown.
What a pass by Luka Doncic. He's got tremendous size, and obviously they want the ball in his hands.
Jones against Doncic. King inside. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Powell. Now here's Brown. He's guarded by Melton. Doncic kicks to Bullock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brown, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively and be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. So far, he's played a big role for his team here. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Mavericks?
They were getting after it on the glass, like wild. They got a nice edge in that this league. They won the heart and hustle battle in that first half. Now we'll see if they can keep that going.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Memphis.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bain in at shooting guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. For three, Bullock. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
In addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Morant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 12.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Aldridge passes to Porzingis. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jiren Jackson.
First team foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, there was so much hype around Kristaps Porzingis once he got off to a great start in his first year. And you just want to see him continue to grow and add dimensions to the offensive game every year. What's next? We'll see.
Drummond's checked in for Brown. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
One shot.
That's good from Morant.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score, lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
Inside. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 19 points for John Morant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Good work there as it goes. Doncic has got 22. And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by John Morant. Hardaway with a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. There's the lob to Jackson, an emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Ivy's checked in. Dallas moving the ball around. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Now here's Morant. Oh, that was something else.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Ivy kicks to Hardaway. Offline with his 3. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies, trailing by 10. Porzingis with the block. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Here's Jackson. Tim Hardaway making his last shot.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
First one falls for him.
And you have to respect Jiren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
Anthony's checked in for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Jackson. And so it's Dallas with it. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Brooks covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the middle. Morant with the steal. Outside Jackson. Over Hardaway. And again, Memphis no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Going inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Adams, the pass to Bain. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. To the inside. No good on the shot. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good. Adams has got his second bucket.
Adams is used to scoring through contact. Make no mistake, he'll show you some strength every now and again.
Here's Ivy. He's got 5. And here's Anthony for 3. That's tipped.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Morant. And he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Ivy. Guarded by Morant. Ivy dishes to Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons. Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Brown's checked in for Drummond, and it's Powell in for Porzingis. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Anderson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his third personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Memphis, Kyle Anderson. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Anderson.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. Outside Hardaway. Dishes to Ivy. Passes it to Brown. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Melton with the rebound. To the paint. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Here's Ivy. Tipped away. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. The shot's good. Jones has got 9.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Brown. He's got 8. Outside Hardaway. 4 on the shot clock. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. On the wing, Melton. Guarded by Hardaway. Melton feeling it out a bit. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Brown outside. Powell, the pass to Ivy. Over Clark. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Anderson's shot is off. Dallas leading by 5. Here's Hardaway. And it's Melton with the rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
King, that's good.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Here's Ivy. He has 5. He kicks to Hardaway. Brown against Jones. Shot from 16, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. A 2-point game.
You can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Doncic is checked in. Here's Powell. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Brown finds Powell. Here's Ivy. Defended by Jones. Back to Brown. Here's Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Over Brooks. Dallas, no good that time either.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Reggie Bullock.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. The 3 for Doncic. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brooks outside. Here's Clark. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Clark's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Doncic kicks to Bullock. The 3 from Anthony. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 45 seconds left in the third. At the teardrop, the offensive rebound. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Memphis leading. Anderson finds Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Clark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Mavericks trail by 3. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Anthony, he has 5. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And their turnovers, a big problem right now. It's why they've lost this lead.
There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
8 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Dwight Powell is out there with Moses Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Doncic, and it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Clock is at 3. Shoots. He can't get it to go. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Inside to take the lead. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Bullock. Shoots over Melton. And it's Bullock missing. Outside, Jones. Pass to Anderson. Lets it go. That one a little long.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Some changes for Memphis. Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jackson comes in for Anderson. And it's Bain in for DeAnthony Melton. Drummond's checked in for Dallas. Porzingis comes in for Dwight Powell. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jackson. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bobbed up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Brooks against Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
At the line for Memphis, Dylan Brooks, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Brooks.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And both free throws good for Brooks. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Payne. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Now, here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Doncic has got 26.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Morant, and it's good, 2 points. Morant's got the lead back up to 4 now for Memphis.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Aldridge outside. And good, he nails it. 28 points for him.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective.
Now, here's Doncic. They get it again.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Morant. Doncic with the block.
Doncic known for his offense, but twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
6 on the shot clock. Payne passes to Brooks. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Drummond. Brooks with it. Now Anthony defending. Shot from free throw range. Adams' shot is off.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
To tie it up. Anthony's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Payne. Here's Adams. Count the basket and the foul. That one's on Anthony.
Well, you love when Steven Adams shows his strength. Even with the defense in his grill, he finds a way to score.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Defensively, they play with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And Adams, no good on that one.
You know, sometimes we bemoan the lack of physicality in the league these days. That is not something that applies to Mr. Steven Adams.
Now, here's Bullock. Outside Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Morant. And then Morant. Rams it in.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
What you love is how complete a player Kristaps Porzingis is. There is a variety of ways with which he can score it.
Yep, it counts.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Bobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Morant with it. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got the lead up to 4 now for Memphis.
I'll tell you, you have got to have a short memory. You put a poor first half behind you, and you get to work here in the second.
Here's Doncic. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. The Mavericks pull it in. Hardaway has got his 5th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Now here's Brooks to the inside. Adams finds Jackson. Payne for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And here's Bullock. To tie it up. And Adams sends it back.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams, size and timing. Send it back, Steven. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Hardaway. And Drummond kicks to Hardaway. Traps in the tray. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Brooks, the pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. From deep. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
Outside Hardaway. The pass to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. Bullock with it. Jackson on him. Tips it. And Drummond is right there.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Morant against Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
John Morant at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And expectations skyrocketed for Morant after the success of his rookie year. But if you ask me, he has risen to that challenge and continues to set a high bar for himself.
Both free throws good from Morant. Mavericks trailed by 3. Now here's Doncic. He dishes it to Drummond. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Adams dishes to Morant. Here he goes. And finished off by Morant.
A true leader. You can tell Morant takes pride in stepping up when it matters most.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Porzingis. Pass to Drummond. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Outside Hardaway. Shoots over Adams. Hardaway, no good. Memphis leading by 3. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. Over Hardaway. Adams' shot is off. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. To the middle.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Hardaway for 3.
And that defensive versatility Jackson has is just incredible. Able to guard multiple positions due to that height and reach.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Pass to Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Fades. It's rebounded by Dallas. Drummond's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Porzingis can't hit. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now that's 35 points for John Morant. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Doncic. Out to Hardaway. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Jackson against Porzingis. Adams, the pass to Morant. Back to Adams. The pass to Morant. Over Hardaway. Rebounded by Hardaway.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Now, here's Doncic. It counts! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 5. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Guys, what's your take?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
11 seconds left in the game. Doncic, no good. And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Here's Porzingis, and out of bounds is Memphis gains possession.
Grizzlies ball. Mavericks substitution.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jiren. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. Everything is progress. A win you can learn something from. A loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.